So, how's the week been going for everyone? Yeah. So this apparently will be the angry audience edition of Shakedown. And why am I still here?
You missed me!
Hey, I went to the Detroit Auto Show, but I feel like I came back to the Detroit Lions when I left a winner like the New York Jets. So at times like these, I turn to one Mr. Mora for perspective.
Well, what happened was that second game, we got our ass kicked. Or the second half, we just got our ass totally kicked.
Google Jim Mora to get his full rants. You know what? On to the racing. Actually, first, let me explain the move to today. Shakedown is now every Friday. So as to content, less looking back to recap races and more looking forward at what to watch for and what stuff means. So let's start with the 2010 F1 launches. First out to the public will be Ferrari next week, January 28th. The 2010 car is expected to be called the 281 because, holy shit, we better win races this year is too long a name, and it's already been used by Toyota and BMW last year. Next up, next day, McLaren. But they already disappoint, as we lost the key to the big Hamilton-Button fight. Lewis and Nicole split up. So the Michi Scherzinger pitbox driver girlfriend pose-off is off. F1 testing kicks off in Valencia Feb 1 through 3, where most of the other teams will debut their cars, including Mercedes. Lotus is the last published announcement, February 12th, and we await Campos, Virgin, and USF1. USF1. I am a cynic of these guys, but progress is taking hold. Recent renderings show a complete car. And to their credit, interesting details. A biplane floor. Look at the separation along the bottom of the side pod. Corvid Aletheion Tech is the outsourced CFD aero design team. They of Pratt & Miller Engineering. They doing missile design work for the US military, and the C6R Corvette for General Motors, that other government agency. A big deal was made of the crash testing of the USF1 nose cone. No word on chassis testing. Apparently they've adopted the Subway sandwiches plan, this thing going down by the foot. But USF1 may have the last laugh, not me. So good luck, lads. Ducati showed their new 2010 MotoGP beauty, and it's all about big bangs and screamers. Now my wife takes an interest in my Shakedown scripts, and she puts up with my referenced preoccupation with the Rizla Grid Girls. But now she reads me writing about banging and screaming, and she concludes she's lost her husband to real porn, not car prawn. So let me explain to all. But you know what? Cue the cheesy adult film music anyway. Big bang and screamers are the two prevailing engine designs in MotoGP, horsepower or high RPM. Get it? To make the Duke more drivable for Stoner and Hayden, the 2010 bike will use the smoother Big Bang Tech versus the peaky Screamer. So read these articles to get the hardcore facts. And finally for today, rallying. Subaru launched their 2010 Group N Spec car for the PWRC production class, for national series like Rally America, and for the IRC series, which includes the Monte Carlo Rally happening now, where Ford is debuting their new S2000 Fiesta, which is eligible for the SWRC class. And then there is the JWRC Junior class for drivers 28 years or younger. But help me understand with your comments. Kimi was announced as joining the Citroën Junior team, but he's 30 years old. So what class is he really running in 2010? And to really end it all, now here's my Shakedown translation of your FLD comments from the past week. But trust FLD a bit. Like these guys, they'll fix it all, get back on a horse, they'll get it right. Later.